Hello guys, and welcome to Whisky Wars. Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Two Islers from Ardbeg today. We've got the Ardbeg WEE BEASTIE, which is 5 years old, and the An OA, which is a non-age statement. The Ardbeg WEE BEASTIE is aged in ex-bourbon and Oloroso sherry cask, and the An OA is aged in ex-bourbon and Pedro Jimenez barrels. So they're both sherried, or they both had sherry influence, and let's see if that comes through on the taste. Straight away on the nose, the first thing you're going to pick up is what a powerful nose the WEE BEASTIE really is. It's very peaty, I believe it's 40 ppm, so an extremely peaty whiskey. Very powerful. I get a strong cookie dough note on the nose to the WEE BEASTIE, alongside a lot of soot, a lot of ash, a lot of cigarette smoke in there, some fudge, brown sugar and caramel. There's some milk chocolate, some lemon peel on there as well, and maybe a little bit of apple and pear on there for a bit of sweetness, but it's not a sweet nose, that's for sure. Strong, powerful, peaty, and what sweetness there is probably more of a cookie dough sweetness to it. Bit of milk chocolate there. The An OA on the nose is far more subtle, so it's not as strong. It doesn't smell as peaty. I don't know if it's sweeter, perhaps a little bit so. Certainly more subtle. I think it's got a stronger tobacco note on the nose, but less ashy, less soot. It's a lot more vegetal on the nose with the An OA. So you get a little bit of mint, there's certainly some menthol on there, but a really nice fennel seed on that An OA, and I really like that. Maybe a touch of aniseed there. A similar note to the WEE BEASTIE with the fudge, the caramel, the butterscotch, those sorts of notes coming through, which is really pleasant. And I think a stronger TCP note to the An OA. It's slightly more medicinal than the WEE BEASTIE, but less powerful on the nose. Okay, to taste. Wow. Just as powerful on the taste as it is on the nose. You get hit with peat, smoke, touch of pepper. It's quite chocolatey, which is really pleasant as well. Quite a strong vegetal note, so more in line with the An OA on the nose with the vegetal notes. Maybe an aubergine there. A slightly overcooked aubergine. It's really nice. You know when you overcook vegetables or you stew them for too long, it's definitely got that note in abundance. Salted caramel on the taste. Bit quite sappy, bit of pine resin maybe. It's not very medicinal, a bit more meaty. I'd say like a black peppered steak with a deep char on it, a charred oak to the taste. Lemon peel on the back end. It's a really strong drink, is this. Okay, the An OA. The nose was a lot more subtle than the WEE BEASTIE, and the taste follows that. Slightly sweeter than the WEE BEASTIE. In fact, the Oloroso barrels that it was aged in, the WEE BEASTIE, for me it doesn't transfer many sherry notes at all. The Pedro Jimenez for the Ardbeg certainly transfers more sherry notes a bit better. I'm getting dates on the taste, maybe a touch of plum, but it's really not too sweet. There's just a little bit there. I'd say it's mainly very vegetal, the Anoa. Very vegetal indeed. There's a bit of menthol on there, a bit of mint, some maple syrup, some dark chocolate, maybe a touch of treacle there. And black tea. I would say black tea and again the lemon peel, which I think is vanilla for Lafroig is a characteristic I get a lot, and I think lemon peel for Ardbegs is a similar characteristic where you find them in most Ardbegs. They're roughly proofed the same. The Wee Beastie comes in slightly stronger at 47.4, the Anoa at 46.6%. If you're looking for a powerhouse for an Islay, I know a lot of people, they like Islas, they want a big, strong, peaty, smoky, meaty drink. You have to get the Wee Beastie if that's the case. That being said, if you want more of an easy drinker, something that's a bit lighter, a little bit sweeter, maybe you don't want those overpowering notes of Islay. It's still Ardbeg, so it's still peaty, it's still powerful, but you get slightly more medicinal notes, slightly more vegetal notes, some herbs coming through on the Anoa, with a touch more sweetness, a little bit less ash, a little bit less peat, less meaty for sure. Then you've got to go for the Anoa. So this one's a really hard one to choose a recommendation for someone. That's the best way I can put it. For me, which do I prefer? That's a really hard one. If I'm in the mood for an easy drinker, I'll go for the Anoa. And if I want something a bit more expressive, I'll go for the Wee Beastie. That being said, which one do I recommend? I personally think more people will enjoy the Wee Beastie. Price-wise, they're similar prices. The Wee Beastie is slightly lower at £36, the Anoa around £40. So not a huge price difference at all. Similar proof, similar price. I just have a feeling more people will prefer the Wee Beastie. So if I was recommending for someone who wanted a powerhouse, get the Wee Beastie for sure. As for me, which do I prefer? I might prefer the Anoa. But today's winner, Ardbeg Wee Beastie.